Afternoon, wherever you are finding yourself. Today, I am going to show you guys how I cook my salmon at home for my customers for burrito. So they've ordered a burrito bowl with salmon for their lunch. So I'm going to take you guys through the step by step on how I season my salmon using the natural spices. So I'll just show you how I cut my salmon into portions. Ready? So now I am going to cut my salmon for my burrito bowl, and I'm going to show you guys how I season my salmon step by step using my natural spices. So the first thing is to remove all the bones here, making sure I found all the bones. So I don't want to serve. Okay, good. So the other secret I learned in the restaurant is stop it then. I want you to zoom here because I'm just showing you. Okay. There's no intro here, man. It's just to show them how I season my salmon. Ready? We did the intro. Yes, with all the ingredients. We did, my chérie. We changed it. That's the one I was telling you that we forgot to do. Yeah. So now I'm going to season my salmon using my natural spices. So the first step I'm going to do is I do not want to serve the clients this flat top over here. You can see this part here. This you do not want to serve to your client. So what I do is I go in here very close and then I slice this whole part off from my salmon to give it an equal shape. So it looks like my knife did not cut well, but this is a very sharp knife. So I'm surprised that it is not cutting pretty well. Yep. Yes. So what I wanted. Okay. So this whole part we don't need. This one here. I'm gonna use that for something else, but I can't serve that to the customer. So I want to give them a very good portion. So I go in like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4 with the tail like this. So now we're gonna season this. So I like serving my salmon with the skin on it. I don't like to remove the skin off. Then I'm just gonna go in and remove all that. All that. So now I make sure I dry it to remove any water on it. So what I do so that I remove all the water, I leave my salmon stay like for 24 hours to remove any excess of water. As you can see, it's already dry, so I left it in the fridge. This is a very good shape you want to give to your customers. Okay, so now we are going to in the step of where we are going to season our salmon using our natural spices. So I'll just clean this up. Welcome, guys. For you guys who are just joining me, I'm showing you how I cook my salmon at home over here. So now I am at the step of seasoning my salmon. So good morning, wherever you are finding yourself. So now I'm going to show you guys on how I season my salmon. I'm going to measure all the spices that I'm going to use. So I'll put my salmon on the side right here. Okay. So now we are going to measure our ingredients that we are going to use, which is here, our natural spices over here. So over here, I have the Eden fruit here that gives it the sweetness and the natural flavor, and it just deepens the flavor of my salmon. This is the natural spice, and it smells very amazing. And here I have my country onion that gives it that deep flavor into my salmon. And then here I have my dry rosemary herb. Here I have my white pepper to just give it that little bit of chili kick, natural chili kick. And then here I have my sauce. And then one lemon. And then I am going to blend this, measure it, and I'm going to blend this up. So I'll use my scale over here. So as you can see, I'm not going to use any garlic for my salmon because of my spice here, the country onion. It already has that natural garlic into this wonderful seed that you see here, this spice here. So I'm not going to use garlic because this spice is extremely delicious. So I'm just putting my scale on the 0. Okay, on grams. There it goes. And then we have it at 0. So I'll just measure this, because I don't want to overuse this. Too much of this is a problem for my salmon, so I need to measure it on how many quantity I'm going to use. So now it's on 0. I'm going to measure this. This is on 10 grams, so this is good for my 4 salmon. I'll put this aside, and then I'm going in with my Eden fruit. My Eden fruit is now 7 grams. Perfect. So now I am going to blend all this, and then I am going to mix it up. So I'll put this aside, and I'll go in with my coffee grinder. Hmm? Oh, okay. We're just gonna do it. Hmm? Yeah, it's connected. Disconnect. Okay, so now for you guys who are just joining, I'm going to show you guys step by step how I make my delicious salmon over here, and I'm going to use my natural ingredient to season this up. So this salmon that I'm doing here is going into my burrito bowls that my customers ordered for lunch. So then I'll just measure this. So these are my spices. So I'll put this here and put this on grams. Yep. Now we want it to be on 0. So 0, then I'm gonna measure this. This is on 10 grams, good. So now I'm going in with my Eden fruit. This is a natural spice, extremely delicious, and it's having that sweetness that I want, a little bit of kick in my salmon. So I'm gonna measure this as well. And this is on 7 grams. And then here I have my Italian herbs. This one here, my Italian rosemary herb. And then here I have my white pepper to give it that chili kick. And then here I have my sauce, and then here I have my lemon. So I'll put this aside and I'm gonna start blending all my spices in here. So with the angry onion, you'll want to remove the shell off. This one, you want it to be off before you can start blending it, this one. So then you want something like this, which is this wonderful seed. So I'll go in with that, and like this, remove everything like this. Put this aside, going in with my Eden fruit. I'm going in with my rosemary herb. I'll put this at the end, and then I'm going in with my white pepper, just a little bit of this, because I don't want it to be too spicy. And then I'm gonna start blending this. So I'll blend this up. Woohoo! I opened it too fast. So now I'm gonna add 1 spoon of Italian rosemary inside there. Then I'm gonna blend it, my final blending. So now, done. I'm just gonna shake this and unplug this for safety reason. So these are all my natural spices. This smells very good. I can smell my Eden fruit, my country onion, my Italian rosemary. It just smells so delicious, and my white pepper. So these are my natural spices that I just blend. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer everything into this bowl nicely. Yeah, and it smells so strong. So everybody in the house will soon start coughing. It's a very delicious spice, so I want to save everything and not waste anything. So I'm just gonna brush this out very well. Whoop. Okay, then I'll move this out of our way. So now I'll go in with one like this oil, a little bit of oil for moisture into my natural spices. And then I'm going in with a bit of salt. So the salt, I'll keep it here and I'll apply this straight to my fish. So I'll just move this out of the way. So now my spices are here. So I'll just slice this out nicely. And then I'll bring my spices here and my salmon. So now I'll just mix this very well into this and make it a paste. And I'll add my whole oil like this side. Then I'll just mix this well. This is what I want. So what darkens my spice is the Eden fruit. The Eden fruit is known as a dark natural spice. It's extremely delicious. And then the country onion just combine everything together. So this is how it's looking. So now I'll just go in here and place these guys for you. So these are my salmon. So here, then I'll take my 1 spoon of salt. I like putting the salt directly into the fish like this. And then I'll move this aside and cut 1 lemon. Who doesn't like lemon in their fish? It just takes the fish to a different next level. You need to have the lemon juice in your fish. So then I'll just take this, guys. So I'll be disappearing for a while to take some stuff on the side. And then I'm going in with my lemon juice directly and leave this for a few seconds. So the half is enough. This lemon is quite good. So I can see the half is enough, and this lemon had a lot of juice. Doing like this. Wonderful. Then we massage it to make sure the lemon goes pretty well inside. And I flip it. And I flip it. And I flip it over here to make sure the salt also is well inside. And what I like to do is I like to go in with my knife like this, just to create some holes so that the seasoning can go very well inside like that. So now I am going to put in our spices, our natural delicious spices. So I'll just go in like this. So you can leave this also overnight if you prefer. But since I've got an order, so I'll do this right away as well. Then I'll let this, move this out of my way. Now the salmon is well seasoned and all the flavors are very well inside. So now our next step is to start cooking this delicious salmon over here. So welcome guys, for you guys who just joined, I am cooking today a salmon and I'm taking you guys through step by step on how to prepare your salmon. So I have an order for my clients who ordered burrito bowl with salmon. So I'm busy cooking the salmon. So I'll take you guys through as I prepare for my clients a delicious, flavorful salmon with burrito bowl. So now I'm on the stage of cooking the salmon for you guys who are just joining now. Doesn't go. Trip. Or like this, my thing. Are you too sure? No. only from here. Give it up from here. So welcome guys. So you guys are just joining. I am doing salmon for with burrito bowl going for my customers. So I am done with my salmon. So now I'm just gonna cook it over here. So let me just move this like this. We It's not connected. Okay. Cool. So it's good. Okay. So welcome guys, for you guys who are just joining. I am on the stage of cooking my salmon over here and it's going with the burrito bowl. So I'm just waiting for my pan to heat up. So if you guys are out there, please leave comments and don't forget to hit the like button as well and ask me any questions you might have. So I seasoned my salmon using natural spices. So what I use here, I use the spice of Eden fruit mixed with country onion, and I also use Italian rosemary herbs, the dry ones. And then I went in with lemon juice. And to moisturize, I added in some oil, the natural vegetable oil. Or you can use olive oil if you have, but for me, I went with the vegetable oil. And then I seasoned this and then I applied my salt directly. So welcome guys, for you guys who are just joining. I'm on the stage of grilling my salmon. So I'm just going in. Now I am going in with oil to my pan and I will let that go on extremely high heat before I can place my salmon so that it does not stick. And then we're gonna start frying our salmon over here. So guys, for you guys who are just joining, I am just waiting like for 10 minutes for my oil to heat up so that I can go in with my delicious flavorful salmon. So now I'm just waiting a bit. So if you guys are out there, if you have any question with what I'm doing, you just joined, hit the message button, send me a text, ask me any questions you might have. And as well, don't forget to hit and subscribe on that button for more delicious lives and for more delicious menu. So these specific clients, they want their salmon, they want their burrito with salmon. So I had to season it very well, and they don't like spicy. So I had to minimize on how I'm putting in the spicy inside, especially the white pepper. So for you guys who are joining, this is my salmon over here. I seasoned this using my natural spices, which is the Eden fruit, and I also used my country onion and I blended it together with my white pepper. And then I added salt directly to my salmon. And I also added some lemon juice. So if you're just joining the live, I've already done that process. But I'm glad to take you guys through as I'm waiting for my oil to heat up before we start cooking our salmon. So I love cooking my salmon with the skin on, and my clients love it that way as well. So now what you see here that darkens the salmon is the Eden fruit. The Eden fruit is known as a dark spice, but it has a very delicious flavor in it. So I just mix that up and then I am going to fry or cook my salmon. So it's going with delicious burrito bowl. So if you guys are out there, guys, don't be shy. Hit some comments there. Let me know what questions you have, what worries you have. And also don't forget to be kind enough and hit the like button for me to be going more live. So now I think my oil, it's smelling from a distance that is ready. So I'll try it this way to make sure. Yes, it's ready. So now I'll go in with my salmon over here. And I'm going in with the next one as well. So guys, I'll soon lower. Okay. So let me just lower for you guys so that you guys can see what I'm doing over here. No, just a little bit up. I want you guys to see what is happening in the pot. Yes, and so you guys can see what I am doing. Yes, perfect. And a little bit of light. No, 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 no. That's okay. Perfect like that. Yes. Uh, mhm. Okay. And with a bit of light. Okay. So now my salmon is cooking. We're gonna let this cook for 10 minutes. So when you are cooking your salmon, always start with the skin part. Don't start with the meat part. Always start with the skin part and let that give you that crispiness, and then we're gonna turn it around. So that's how I cook my salmon. I always start with the part that has the skin part. So I'll just move this out of the way and let my salmon cook, and I'm gonna wash out this quickly. So welcome guys. So you guys are just joining. I'm busy cooking my salmon. I season it with my natural spices. And that is going to be that is the oil punching on me, guys. So welcome guys. So I season this using my natural spices. So if you guys are out there, please don't forget to hit the like button for me, and also leave comments. This will help my channel to grow as well. So I just use Eden fruit, and I use country onion, white pepper, my Italian rosemary over there. So I can smell all the flavors coming in together. I can smell all my natural flavors coming in together, and I can already smell how delicious my fish is going to taste. So I just love the smell and the aroma happening here in my kitchen. Wonderful. So I'll just do this. And now I am going to flip this. Flip this. Look how crispy is my salmon over there, and that is just the oil. I'll use my fork to help me turn this. Yes, like this. And like this. So, oh, that's the little punchy, like grind. So I'll move a bit to protect my face. I'll just put this like this. So guys, who just joined my channel? Today I was busy showing you guys on how I cook my salmon at home for my burrito bowl for my customers. So I already done the seasoning part, which I season it with my natural spices, which is a hidden fruit, country onion, and white pepper, and my rosemary herb, which is over here. That's what I season my salmon with. So if you guys are out there, you just joined the live, please don't forget to hit the like button, and also to do me a favor to hit the subscribe button. This will encourage myself and it will help me for my channel to grow as well if you have the time. And you can do me that favor, I will appreciate it. Sending love all over to you guys. And this is my Eden fruit. This is what I use to season my salmon. It has a sweetness behind it. It's very natural because that sweetness also on it, and it's a very good spice to use my salmon. And it darkens. You'll see that it's a bit dark on the skin for the salmon. This is what this spice does, but it tastes so good. And then here I season it with my country onion. This one. This has already that garlic taste in it. It's an amazing spice to use this one for your salmon. You see, it smells already nice. So now how I check my salmon if it's cooked, what I like doing is I just like cutting it like in the middle to check it if it's really well cooked. This is what I do. So I just go in there and then we'll know if the salmon is ready. No, it's not ready yet. So we still have to wait. So inside here you'll see it's still ready. So it means it's not ready yet. So we still have to wait another minute and allow it to cook. In the meantime, I'll go and taste my flavors. Hmm. Tastes amazing. I can feel all my flavors are in very well. It tastes good. It does taste good. So now guys, my salmon. So now guys, my salmon is ready. So I'm just gonna dish this out. Look how crispy it looks outside and tender inside. I just love how my skin came out. So, and it also tastes extremely delicious. So I'm just gonna put this on my plate and flip this like this. Oh, like fell down. Okay. So I'm gonna plate it with burrito. You can have it with eggs or anything you want, or with rice or with some veggies. So this is how my salmon came out, guys. Let me show you guys. This is how it came out. Very delicious, full of flavors. I don't like a salmon that is not full of flavors. No ways. I love a salmon that has flavor, that has taste, and this is what my spices does. Full of flavor, extremely amazing. So I'll just go in and taste this. Mmm, yummy. The salt, everything is perfect. I love how this came out. So guys, thank you very much for watching and staying tuned here. So this is how I cook my salmon. See you guys in the next live. Ciao, ciao. Take care, guys. So I'm just gonna remove all this, and I am going to deliver my salmons. Ooh, the oil.